I'm Renee DiLorenzo, Vice President of Sales for Renewal by Andersen in Central Northern New Jersey, and today's clip is about rating and performance myths as it relates to windows. So a lot of people have heard the term Rvalue, and we tend to get caught up in that when we look at insulated value around windows, but it's really not an accurate read. See, Rvalue means insulated value, but it only measures one component. So really where it would be accurate would be to use it as it relates to your wall. My wall has an Rvalue of 13. But when it comes to windows, you want to look at total performance, how that window, how it works in relationship to one another, the components. So really the reading you want to look for is what we call a U factor, which is how the window performs as a whole in the winter, and solar heat gain coefficient, which it's how that window performs as a whole in the summer. So be careful of that. Now, in addition to those ratings, what you want to look for is some kind of validation or verification that those ratings will sustain themselves over a long period of time. In other words, when the window's manufactured and they meet the certain criteria, performance criteria, they're given the label. But how do you know 5 years, 10 years, 15 years down the road that it will sustain that level of performance? And that's where it's really up to you to ask to see or to check on your own third-party, impartial validation that the claims that those companies are making are accurate in the home. And an example of this would be Sigma. Sigma is the Sealed Insulated Glass Manufacturers Association, and that's what they measure. They measure seal failure. So to simplify, stay away from Rvalue and look for U factor, solar heat gain coefficient as window performance ratings. Again, I'm Renee from Renewal by Andersen. See you next time.